Hello and welcome to Ethernal Realms and welcome to your reading. We will get started with your tarot, astrology and charms related to how this solar eclipse is impacting your zodiac sign. But I just wanted to let you know that there is a 10% discount limited offer coupon code running for your zodiac, which you can claim from the description box in the comment below. It applies to all the items available in my Etsy shop, so if you want a personal reading you can go ahead and do that. If you wish to get a mood planner you can apply that same code to it as well. So it is up to you how you wish to apply it. But without further ado, let's get started with your reading. Hi Cancer, Sun, Moon and Rising. We will see how this solar eclipse happening on April 30th, 2022 impacting you. This is happening in your 11th house in Taurus, and we have Uranus there. We have your North Node there as well. So a lot happening in your hopes, aspirations, the visions for your future, the friends, circles that you have, the groups of people you surround yourself with, the community that you have taking place here. And because Uranus is there, this can come about in surprising ways, and breakthroughs can happen as well in a very surprising manner. Okay. So eclipses as well bring about a lot of shifts and changes, and they're always fateful. And the North Node here is squaring Saturn, so there can be some karmic breakthroughs related with how much you believe you can achieve, and what are these sets of beliefs you surround yourself with. How are your goals defined? Who was it imposed upon you? Is it a conditioned way of following your dreams? Is that even your goal, or are you living someone else's goals? Things like that can come up, and this can be a psychological. This can be in a psychological manner as well, so it can just feel like a block in your mind. For some reason you're not able to move towards your goals. There's always the for some reason when Saturn is in the 8th house. It's like the insights are being restricted and things are just trickling down onto the surface as and when you need, instead of in spades, so you have a big awareness. So there is, because of this conflict, you are kind of being urged to look a little bit deeper and decide for yourself what is stopping you and how can you move forward. What changes need to happen in order for you to keep moving forward towards your aspirations. The North Node is as well trining Pluto, which is in Capricorn, and that's in your 7th house. So there can be some changes in the people that you relate with, the romantic relationships or business partnerships, very strong friendships, even client relationships. Some transformation happening in there that is going to also impact the long-term goals. This transformation is very beneficial. It's something is going to be helpful and useful. Certain people you stop relating to is just going to enhance your own self-image, or it can actually propel you towards a new place, and that gives you a better idea of what is it you want to be creating in your own life. Right, where do you want to be headed? So network shifts, the strong friendships that you form, they can come from a completely different background. So again, you're interacting with someone very new, or very new situations, and it's just teaching you a lot, and you're very open-minded in this regard. You're welcoming it to come in, even though Pluto in Capricorn can bring about unwanted changes, let's say, because the trine aspect is here. I feel like you will recognize this as a blessing instead of a punishment of sorts. Okay, yeah, it's not struggling, it's very natural. So some new people can come into your life at this time. Okay, let's see the tarot now. How is this? Oh, and also we have Neptune and Jupiter conjunction in the 9th house. It has already been in effect, and it will still be on April 30th, and it's still quite major. So 9th house is the house of philosophies, belief systems, foreign travels. So yeah, there are some and visas and immigration, other documentation, more contracts. things like that. So if you're looking for, you know, new work or new ways to establish a new connection with with people, then this can be a very beneficial time for you. If you want to travel abroad for business or otherwise, then for some sort of affair, some thing you need to deal with, and this is as well giving you a very convenient option to do this travel. Okay, what else do we have? South Node, Scorpio. Okay, let's just see the cards now. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising. How is this partial solar eclipse impacting them? So we have enthusiasm and friendship. Very nice. We have purity, cheerfulness, and innocence. Yes. And we also have victory and conquest. So some type of success coming up. Good cheer. Again, you're recognizing that the shifts and the changes that are happening is for your best. Things that you have worked on regarding your hopes and aspirations. You can get like new structures or new challenges that you need to overcome in order to unlock even more of your success. But you have the necessary shifts of the recognition already coming to you. So there is an encouragement, and also there is the next project. Okay, so you've done well so far, you've done this and this, and here are your rewards. Meanwhile, now here there is this new task and new project that you need to move towards, and there will be new challenges and lessons you get along the way. Okay, so there's a lot of success, conquest, striving towards something, but you're also so happy and grateful and cheerful. You have good people surrounding you, you have good stamina at this time, and it's just up to you which way you want to take this energy. Yes, we have the Eight of Cups, which is leaving behind old energy and emotional dependencies and attachments, leaving toxicities behind and moving towards a much healthier tomorrow. And we have the Star here. That is wish fulfillment. It is connecting with humanity, manifested energy coming in, connection with the universe, going in the flow of the universe, spiritual guidance. Yes. Some goals and aspirations. Again, that's the Aquarius vibe that we were getting. And again, one more Aquarius card, the Elder of Cups. So very strong discernment attitude. You have your intelligence and your mental faculties supporting you in this journey. There can be some breakthroughs coming up, and good news that you can get here, which allows you to move away from old energy and move towards something that you desire. Your communication can become much clearer, or you're trying to be much more particular about what you're wishing for or what you're saying to other people, how you are going about the signing of the contracts, let's say, right? So you just noting things down and keeping things in mind, communicating your thoughts much clearly, and also listening very carefully. Your mind is as well very open at this time, so you can learn a lot. There can be some new guides as well that come in, because 9,000 Pisces can be like spiritual teachers that you are inspired by, new leader figures that you can look up to. Okay, what else do we have? Making business decisions, marketing, management, these things are really good as well. So if that's something you enjoy, that's something you're hoping for, then it can talk about that as well. But it's more in the way of relationship, you know, how you're connecting with the people. So we have Stop, Drop, and Ground. Is your first card. This to me is Ace of Pentacles and Seven of Pentacles. And we have Bravely Market Your Magic. Yes, that whole business context we talked about. Then we have Cozy Up with Brisk. Some calculated risks you're taking. Let's say you're traveling someplace or you're shifting your social circle, then you're going to have to do things with a little bit of tact, and I feel like you have the tact. We have the distraction of shiny things as well. Yeah, so it can be that there are some idealistic situations and you're going to have to kind of evaluate their validity instead of taking the word of others. Okay, so maybe written words instead of verbal. Okay, that will be more accountable on their part, and you will have more faith and trust in the document you're receiving, right? So that's something to keep in mind. So staying balanced and grounded is just going to help you move in all of this, cloudy, watery energy into something very constructive. And I like that we have the Aquarius energy there, which is like, use your logic. Your rationality is going to be very important in navigating you forward, because there are some things that are already happening, and it's mainly the internal processes that are going to determine how you are going to bring these existing energies into your everyday world. How can you make the most of what already is available, right? So it can be that you are filled with optimism and you forget about the long-term investments, and that's when you like spend a lot in the short term, and then you again back to the same old worry. But if you're looking at the bigger vision, then you will know how to enjoy what you have right now, but also keep some for the future. So there is a balance of enjoyment now and also for later, right? So yeah, that's just on a more practical note. What else do we have for Cancer, Sun, Moon and Rising? How is this eclipse treating them? Oops. 10th house, we have Venus, we also have Libra. Okay, Libra is again partnerships, relationships, traditionally placed in the 7th house. We have 10th house, which is about career and public image, and Venus is blessings, love, beauty, art, harmony. Again, relationships. It rules Taurus and it rules Libra as well. A lot of harmony, personal connections. I feel like you'll be just a lot very social. I guess your network is definitely expanding, either in a professional sense or personal. Doesn't matter, but yeah, you will be connecting with people a lot more authentically. You will find more people who are resonating with the future or the vision that you're trying to build for yourself, or who you are trying to become. Okay, let's get some more cards. Cancer, Sun, Moon and Rising. How's this solar eclipse impacting them? Yes. Let's see. We'll take this first. When I'm in alignment with the love of the universe, peace cannot be disrupted. Yeah, being a lot more in sync with the universe, that's definitely happening. You're connecting very deeply, and it's like you know it very consciously when you're connected and when you're not. So it's kind of like you can identify when you are getting an intuitive sense and when you are thinking rationally. A lot of the secrets within your own mind are being uncovered in this whole process, leaving behind old patterns and emotional attachments, dependencies we already talked about in the beginning. That's coming up here again. I am the dreamer of my dreams, so taking more authority, and we have dream a lot, and that is very deeply connected to the Jupiter-Neptune conjunction in Pisces in your 9th house. There can be some spiritual downloads you get at this time, which are going to be pivotal in where you take further actions. And we also have, my faith has the power to turn trauma into healing, conflict into growth, and fear into love. Yeah, there's definitely like deep transformations that are happening related to faith. Faith as well, 9th house. Okay. Big new ideals and scopes making themselves known in your life, and you're recognizing their validity. You can adopt a new faith, that's possible as well. Or you're exercising whatever faith you have even more. Okay. Cancer, Sun, Moon and Rising. How is this eclipse impacting them, please? Cancer, Sun, Moon and Rising. Yes, we have the South Node, we have the 5th house, and we have Sagittarius. That hopes, visions, big picture, goals. That's with the Sagittarius, also philosophical viewpoint. All things related to Jupiter is there in Sagittarius. More wisdom and more awareness coming forward as well. How you're having fun, the beauty, happiness, cheerfulness that's showing up at the 5th house. And South Node, things that are needing to be released. And South Node is in your 5th house, by the way. That's interesting. Good coincidence here. Certain old indulgent habits, it can be that which you are releasing as well, or childhood conditioning that has followed you around for a long time, that does not need to exist anymore, that needs to be released. What else? Or certain patterns that you have in love relationships that are not helping you turn that into a long-term thing, for example, that can also be shifting here. So there are quite a few combinations for different categories and different ages. So, take what resonates, but either way, you're going to be making more space for things that are resonating with the higher ideals that you carry. Okay, or what it is that you really wish to be creating. Okay, so Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I will not take that one. So I'll take this. What do we have? We have a wreath, we have a butterfly, transformation, celebration. We have eyes, so something with identity, again, how you are showing up in the world. We have judgment, we have Two of Swords, and we have the Star again, which is definitely coming forward here. So if there is like internal conflict going on within you about like, okay, so now I have everything that I wanted and everything that I was seeking for, but yet there's something there that I don't know, but I'm unable to push forward, then that can be pointing to some inner conflicts you have, and that will be placed in your 8th house or the house of psychology, right? So evaluate your past patterns and just subconscious self-limiting beliefs, because that's it. The things that are holding you stuck at this time are coming from within, and move towards that soul wish, the soul's desire, whatever that is, instead of responding from a place of ego. Respond from a place of the spirit. What deeply calls to you, what makes you feel grateful and humbled, of service, and extremely exuberantly happy. Okay, because when we are of service to ourselves and others, that's when it just feels very harmonious, right? Really your soul purpose, or your soul's voice, your spirit's voice, is just going to be quite loud and clear at this time. You'll kind of have a very good idea of where you need to orient yourself now. So just make use of that energy here, and do the best that you can with that, right? That's all we can do, right? So that's what I have for you, Cancer. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts, and good luck with this whole alignment. I will see you in some of my other readings. Until then, take care. Bye.